Hi, Temecula Probate Attorney Scott Grossman here, and today I'm answering the question, how do I get a copy of somebody's will? That question, though it's a simple one, is actually a little more involved than it may first sound. First of all, while the person who wrote the will is alive, nobody's got a right to get a copy of it. But when that person dies, and we call the dead person the decedent, the executor, the person who's nominated in the will to be in charge of the estate, has the obligation to lodge the original will with a clerk of the court for the superior court of the county in which the decedent lived. Now I know that's a mouthful. What that really means is whatever county the dead person was living in, that's the county where the will has to be lodged by the executor. Now that assumes that the executor has the original will. They may not. The will may have been given to somebody else. Well, if somebody else has the will, then it's their obligation within 30 days of learning of the decedent's death to give it to the executor so that the executor can lodge it with the clerk of the court. Now, once that will is lodged, it's a public record, which means anyone can go to the court clerk, take a look at the will, get a copy of the will if they want to do that, and they're welcome to do without whatever they want. What's important to understand is this is much different than getting a copy of a trust. The executor has no obligation to give anybody a copy of the will. Now, most people are decent people, and if you ask them nicely, they'll provide you with a copy. But I want you to understand there's a difference between someone being kind and somebody having a legal obligation. So if you want to make sure that you're getting a copy, you'll need to go to the clerk's office to get the copy there.